was 23 years old when this happened, and at the time, I lived completely alone. No roommates. No pets. No regular visitors. Just me and a small 2-story house on the edge of a quiet town in Pennsylvania. The house wasn't old enough to feel creepy, and it wasn't isolated enough to feel dangerous. That's probably why I never suspected anything was wrong, because nothing ever felt wrong. Until it did. I worked long hours back then. 2 jobs. One during the day and one late at night. Most days, I left the house before sunrise and didn't get back until after 10 p.m. My routine never changed, which I think is why whoever did this felt so comfortable. That night, I got home just before 11. The first thing I noticed was my trash can. It had been moved. Not knocked over. Not blown by the wind. Moved neatly to the side of the driveway. I stopped for a moment, keys still in my hand, staring at it. I tried to remember if I'd done that earlier in the day, but I hadn't even taken the trash out. I shrugged it off. That was my first mistake. Inside, everything looked normal. Same shoes by the door. Same jacket hanging on the hook. Same quiet hum of the house settling. I locked the door, checked my phone, and went upstairs. While brushing my teeth, I noticed something else. The medicine cabinet was open. I always closed it. Always. Again, I ignored the feeling in my chest tightening and told myself I was tired. Overtired people imagine things. That's what I believed. I went to bed. Sometime after 3 a.m., I woke up suddenly. Not from a dream. Not from a sound. Just awake. The room was pitch black, and my body felt tense, like it had been startled before my brain caught up. Then I heard it. A soft scrape. Like fabric brushing against drywall. It came from above me. I lay there, staring at the ceiling, my heart slowly speeding up. I listened harder. Another sound followed. A faint creak. Then another. It sounded like someone carefully shifting their weight. In my attic. I didn't have an attic ladder in my room, but I knew there was one in the hallway closet. I had never opened it. Never needed to. The sound stopped. The silence was worse. I checked my phone, 3:17 a.m. I stayed awake until morning, convincing myself it had to be an animal. The next day, I found the attic hatch. It was inside the hallway closet, hidden behind a shelf. I pulled it down slowly. The smell hit me immediately. Stale. Sweaty. Rotten. I shined my phone flashlight up into the darkness. There were footprints in the insulation. Human footprints. I slammed the hatch shut and told myself I'd call my landlord later. I didn't. Because I didn't want it to be real. Over the next week, things escalated. Food in my fridge went missing, not whole items, just portions. Half a sandwich. A few slices of cheese. The milk level slightly lower than I remembered. I blamed myself. Then I found a sock. Not mine. Stuffed behind the washing machine. That night, I set my phone to record audio while I slept. At 2:41 a.m., the recording picked up footsteps. Slow. Barefoot. Then a whisper. I couldn't make out the words, but I recognized the voice. It was male. And it was inside my house. I called the police the next morning. They searched the attic. They found a sleeping bag, a backpack, empty food wrappers, something else. Photos. Printed photos of me. Sleeping. Cooking. Sitting on my couch. Some were taken from the hallway. Some from right outside my bedroom door. One was taken from inside my room. The police asked me how long I thought he'd been there. I didn't know. But when they checked the dates on the receipts inside his backpack, the earliest one was from 6 months earlier. He'd been living above me, watching me, learning my schedule, waiting. They never found him. Sometimes, late at night, when my new apartment is quiet, I swear I hear footsteps above me, even though I live on the top floor. The police told me they'd keep an eye on the area. That sentence still makes me laugh sometimes. Because after they left, I was alone again. They suggested I stay somewhere else for a few nights, but I didn't. I don't know if it was denial, exhaustion, or stubbornness, but I stayed. I locked every door, slept with the lights on, and convinced myself that whoever had been in my attic was gone. The sleeping bag was removed. The backpack was gone. The attic was sealed. So I told myself it was over. The first night after the police search was quiet. Too quiet. No creaks. No shifting sounds. Not even the usual house noises I'd grown used to. I barely slept. On the second night, I woke up to the sound of my phone vibrating. I had a notification that emotion alert. I froze. I'd forgotten, months earlier, I'd installed a cheap indoor security camera in my living room after a break-in in the neighborhood. I never really used it and eventually stopped checking it. Now it was alerting me. Motion detected, 2:13 a.m. My heart was pounding so hard I could feel it in my throat. Slowly, I opened the app. At first, I didn't see anything. Just the living room. Then something moved. A shadow passed across the wall. Someone was standing just outside the camera's field of view. I watched, frozen, as a hand appeared on screen. It reached up and gently tilted the camera upward. As if whoever was doing it knew exactly where it was. The feed went dark. I called 911 immediately. I stayed locked in my bedroom, holding my phone, whispering to the operator while listening to every sound in the house. Footsteps followed. Slow. Deliberate. They stopped outside my door. I heard breathing again. The same calm, patient breathing. Then a voice. Quiet. Controlled. Almost gentle. I know you're awake. I screamed. The police arrived less than 5 minutes later. The front door was open. The camera was gone. Again, no forced entry. This time, though, they found something new. Inside my bedroom closet, pushed behind my clothes, was a small notebook. Every page was filled. My work schedule. My grocery trips. The times I showered. The times I slept. The last page read, "You weren't supposed to notice me." They put me in a hotel that night. 2 days later, my landlord called. His voice was shaking. He said the house had another access point. A sealed-off maintenance crawl space between the walls. The man hadn't just been in the attic. He'd been everywhere. Watching through vents. Listening through walls. Living with me. They never found him. 6 months later, I moved across the country. New city. New job. New apartment. I didn't install cameras this time. I didn't want to know. But last week, I got a notification on my phone. A login attempt. From a camera I don't own anymore. Same time. 2:13 a.m.